I decided to have a fun day at the park with her. It would probably feel like old times. We take a seat on a bench looking out at the playground. Several small children laugh and play. I remember when we used to play over there.
It's been a long time.
Well, it's not like we don't have other things we can do. How about we go for a walk, Sayori?
I'd like that.
This is nice.
Yeah.
There's something about walking along this path with Sayori. I feel like I could just walk and think for hours, even if it's about nothing. Just knowing we're walking together. It makes me feel like I'm making a difference in her life. Like I'm one of the reasons she has for living. Just like she is to me. Like the whole club is to me. I hope that the other members consider me as a friend. I haven't expanded my circle all that much. But maybe I don't need to. Maybe this is enough for me. I feel the warm hand of my friend grab my own. Sayori, are you happy? Right now, I mean.
I am. I'm happier when you're with me.
Yeah? That's good to hear. I just wish you were happy whether I'm around or not. Does your mother know about this, Sayori?
Sorta.
Sayori.
Not really. She's asked about it a few times, but I haven't told her a lot. She thinks it's just something that happens every now and then.
I mean, it can be.
Some people just have bad days, you know.
Sayori, it's not good to keep people in the dark like this.
But what if they don't feel the same about the real me?
Sayori, that doesn't matter. I don't know who you see in your head as the real you, but I've seen the real you. You're selfless, and you care about people. I heard you even stopped Yuri and Elski from fighting a couple of times, because you like to make everyone happy. Isn't that right? Oh, I skipped a line. Yeah. But you have to think about what makes you happy too.
I'll try. But it's easier to think about other people. But I'll try. If you really think it's best for me.
I do. I'm here for you. Don't forget that.
Where are we?
It's a surprise.
My legs feel uneven. Wait, are we? We are.
Sayori opens her eyes to see the beautiful sunset at the beach. Oh, opens her eyes.
It's...
Hey, Sayori. It's Mr. Sun. We sit down on the sand and watch the sun go down in silence. And there's Miss Moon. I wasn't just trying to make you feel better. I'm going to help you through this, no matter how long it takes.
You mean that?
Of course I do. I'm your friend. I look into her eyes to show my sincerity. I find it difficult to look away, however. In fact, I'm now a few centimeters closer to her. What the hell am I doing? I lean back, avoiding eye contact. Sayori, I think... Oh no. Another choice. Compounding choices. Whatever will we do? This sounds like a terrible idea. You and I can work through this.
You really think so?
I know so. I know you can do this, Sayori. Well, we have banners to work on tomorrow, so...
That's right. I'll see you tomorrow, Eli.
Good night, Sayori.
Good night, Eli.
Maybe I should have encouraged her to go to therapy. Or talk to her mom. In any case, there's not a lot of time to think about it tomorrow. I better get some rest. I'm gonna get her killed. I'm gonna do it. Well, I guess it's time to get up. Today's the day the club members are working on what they need to work on. Natsuki's baking cupcakes. Yuri and Monica are working on the pamphlets. Apparently they're working online. And Sayori and I will be doing the banners. Wait, hold on, did I say? Okay, yeah, not Yuri. Yuri and Monica. I thought it said Natsuki for a second. Kinda sucks that Natsuki will be alone. But we'll see her tomorrow, I guess. She's not alone, her dad's there. I get ready and head downstairs waiting for Sayori to arrive. I pass the time by watching some anime. It's funny! The more I think about her coming over, I start to feel this nervousness. It's almost like I'm dreading her coming over, and yet I still want to hang out with her. And there she is. I head over to the door, not knowing how to feel.
Hey!
Sayori steps through the doorway carrying a small box. Hi, Sayori.
Ready to get started?
Yup. Well?
Oh, I love this show!
Sayori notices the anime I was watching. I actually didn't know she was a fan of this show. She must have gotten into it recently.
Well, let's get started!
Sayori sets the box down on my desk, walking over to where I had stored the banner supplies. What's that for? I point to the box.
Well, Yuri texted me earlier. She asked me if I could cut some pieces of ribbon. I'm gonna attach some paper to them. She said that everything's all set
I guess Yuri is a pretty hard worker. Then you do that. I'll get started on the banner. I had picked out several small paper cups to mix with the paint tablets. I fill each of the cups with water. From the toilet, I guess. I start to get that feeling from earlier again. I wonder why. It feels like there's something that needs to be addressed. 2 reasons addressed. Well, 3 actually. Only whatever it is unknown. Something I feel like I have to say. I set the cups on a plate to make it easier to carry. I start to walk back to my room when that feeling gets stronger. I almost don't want to go back in. I'm scared of something. No. Of what will happen after. There's no time to think about that. The banner needs to be done. Right.
You're back. I'm about halfway done.
Already?
So, what were we going to do with the banner?
Oh, I actually have an idea.
Ooh, what is it? Tell me.
I'd rather it's a surprise for now. Until you get done with the ribbon.
No fair. Me.
Sayori, it'll be like 5 minutes. I won't even be 1/10 of the way done.
Yeah.
I start by adding a few lines of light blue to the banner. I wanted to make it a day-to-night banner. Hopefully it'll be a reminder for the beach yesterday. I get though a small portion of it before I hear.
Done. Ooh, blue. My favorite color.
Huh, mine too. Yeah, I'm making them like a sky or whatever.
What do you have then?
Well, see, I want to make it transition from day to night.
That's a neat idea. A neat idea.
I roll my eyes as I scoot over so Sayori can help work on the banner. We work unusually quiet. And sometimes one of us looks at the other and tries to speak, but nothing comes to mind. Eventually, we finish the banner. It looks a lot better than I expected it to. Especially considering I'm not exactly Da Vinci. Sayori shows a big smile in appreciation for our combined work. Though I'll admit, most of the effects were her doing. Except the stars. Kinda hard to mess up stars.
It looks great.
It sure does, Sayori. We should leave it here to dry and I'll bring it tomorrow. After all, you tend to forget stuff a lot of the time.
I guess you got me there. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait a sec, Sayori.
Did I forget something?
No. I think I did. There's been something I've been meaning to say. I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to come out. Need a D. But I'll just try my best. I guess what I'm trying to say is... Sayori, it's the only option. I love you. I love you.
Huh?
I know I'm kind of springing it on you like this, but I've been thinking lately. And, the festival, you know, would you want to spend it with me?
Do you mean that?
She says it barely loud enough for me to hear. I do. I love you, Sayori, and I want to have fun at the festival with you. Sayori's eyes start to tear up.
I wanted to say the same thing.
She sniffles, interrupting herself. I know. I hold her close to me, rubbing her hair with my hand. So, what?
I don't know. I thought that if I heard those words, we're supposed to be happy right now.
So they are right there.
I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Eli.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you. I love you, Eli. I want to be with you forever.
I stop to process everything that's happening. Process? I can feel myself smile. Me too. I kiss the top of her head. She stiffens as if she's frozen in fear. Sayori? I try to say anything that comes to mind. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
Oh, I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Eli.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, everything you told me will help, right? One word.
Sayori, are you happy right now?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. Should I have her talk to a professional? Yes. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Cheating on a dime. It's the day of the festival. I wait for Sayori to come running after me as usual. It's becoming increasingly clear she's not coming. Should I go to her house? I've already woken her up once, technically. I'm pretty sure her mom would have woken her up by now, though. I should go and check. I ring the doorbell. Shuffling noises come from the inside of the house. Finally, the door swings open.
Oh, hi, Hallie.
Is Sayori ready to go?
She says she doesn't feel good right now.
Can I go and check on her?
Well, I wouldn't want you to get sick, but I have other things to worry about. Come inside. Sayori, Hallie's here. I wonder if she'll even bother to hear that.
I'll just go upstairs if it's cool.
Of course. I'm sure she'll cheer up if she sees you. I'm so late! He's probably already gone on without me!
Sayori, I'm right here.
Eli! You're not...
I can be late for one day. I wouldn't want to leave you behind. Come on. I'll get you something from the vending machine.
Well, it looks like someone changed their mind. Well, I decided I can't let my club down. Right, Eli?
Right. We should really head out if we don't want to be late. Bye, Mrs. Hey! I'm interrupted by Sayori yanking me out of the house.
Bye-bye. I actually think they came out really nice. Oh, Hallie, Sayori. Just lay the banner over there. I'll set it up in a bit. Now we just need... did someone say cupcakes?
No?
Oh, well, you can say it now.
Cupcakes.
I got them. This is gonna be the best festival ever.
It sure will be with the, well, anyway, we should start getting everything ready. As promised, Monica hangs up the banner, praising the look of it. I wrote an inspirational quote I found online at the bottom. Natsuki starts taking the cupcakes and placing them on the desks. Yuri sets up her aromatherapy, while Sayori and I hang up the paper ribbon curtains in front of the doorway. Monica starts setting up the podium for the 5 of us to read our poems. Soon people start showing up to the clubroom. As expected, the students sit down and pick up a cupcake each. When Monica explains that the 5 of us will read poems, the students quiet down, not knowing what to expect. Monica begins her poem. As per usual, her poem is abstract. But the way she carries herself when reciting it almost gives me a feeling of comprehension. I feel anxious knowing she probably set the bar pretty high for the rest of us. Unsurprisingly, the crowd seems to have appreciated the poem. Well, I clicked too fast. No. Sayori is the next up.
Mr. Sun comes to wake me up.
Hold on. She's reading the poem she wrote about me. To everyone in the room. My chest feels like it's tightening. It seems like the only thing I can see is Sayori.
Until Mr. Sun comes to wake me up.
I look over to see Monica give Sayori a knowing smile. That was not the poem that she practiced, nor the one written in the pamphlets. She recited that poem for me, for the time we're going to share today. Yuri goes next. She's masterfully woven metaphors and symbolism into her poems. The language is beautiful, albeit a bit fancy for most of us. Like Monica, she succeeds in capturing the attention of everyone in the room. She appears to not even notice anyone else. Yuri quietly walks away from the podium. I recite the poem I found online, big shocker, and try my best not to stumble on my words. Not that many people care at this point. About a third have already left. I finish the poem, secretly wishing that not many people recognize the speaker as Hallie. Finally, Natsuki goes last. Her poem is simple and effective, and she manages to get through her poem better than I did. Monica asks if anyone else is interested in sharing a poem. Only 3 people, Hanako, Elizabeth, and Scarlett, raise their hands, but it's enough to encourage Monica. With one of the 3 grabbing everyone's attention, me and Sayori slip out of the room. I don't know who any of those people were. We walk over to a stall just outside the building. It serves fried squid. We walk over to a bench and sit down, admiring the view. I'm glad you're having fun, Sayori.
This is going great so
Haha. You should make sure you swallow your food before talking. I lay my hand on the top of her head and gently rustle her hair. I'm so glad. It was you.
Yeah, me too.
What do you say we go check out a few more stalls?
Okay.
We continue to take advantage of everything the festival has to offer. After a while, I spot two very recognizable hair colors walking over to us.
What's with you two sneaking off like that?
I promised Sayori we'd get to spend the day together.
Is that so? You two seem pretty close.
So, are you all finished up?
Mm-hmm. Monica is staying behind in the club room in case anyone shows up. But she said she'll join us later.
I'd hate to think she'll miss out on a lot.
Don't worry about it. We're all meeting up at Logan's later anyway.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. Well, you two have fun.
I think that's my line.
After going to every last stall, we start heading to the cafe. Oh no, is it gonna burn down and kill everyone? We find the table that Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki are sitting at. I let Sayori sit down first and then plop down next to her. I already know that they have an idea about Sayori and I. They say nothing though. Having already eaten enough during the festival, we each just get a drink and some pastries.
Aha! I was right.
Looking down at the table, I see that I have subconsciously grabbed Sayori's hand. Yeah, so what?
Well, I'm happy for you. Though I'll admit, it took longer than I expected.
I've only been in the club for a few days.
Sayori talks about you a lot, though. Even before you joined the club. Hey! Is it okay if we talk to everyone tomorrow, sleeping on a question? After school? Of course, Sayori. How about at Hallie's house?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I don't know what to say, but we're here for you. I mean, you probably know that already. So you haven't told your mom yet? Not yet. Honestly, I'm a bit worried about what will happen if I tell her.
Sayori, it'll be alright. I promise that.
If you say so.
You'll see, everything will turn out okay.
I trust you, Eli.
I don't trust me. I can't bring myself to look up at the situation in front of me.
Oh, baby, you should have told me before. How could I not see it? Even your friend figured it out.
Monica has always been unusually perceptive. Sayori's mom turns to me.
Have you talked to her about it?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit.
Thank you, Hallie. It means a lot that you keep Sayori happy.
Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
I think she should see a therapist.
I think that's a good idea. Sayori? Okay, I trust you both, said my inner monologue and not Sayori.
That's important. No, what's important is that you understand how to deal with these thoughts. I have also prescribed you some antidepressants. And if you have any issues or questions, contact me immediately, okay?
Okay.
I think that went well. Like I said, we're gonna get through this.
I appreciate how much you care. But I think I'm gonna go home and think.
Oh, okay. Whatever you need, Sayori. But you can call me if you need to. I'm not sure if this is actually helping. After all, you did say it hurts sometimes when people show that they care. But I guess the only thing I can do is try my best. And I hope for the best outcome. Hold on. We're dreaming again? Dots. Wake up. Why do we keep having that nightmare? Do I really think Sayori would or could do something like that? I feel around for my phone and check the time. I got a text from Sayori.
Sorry.
She's worried about me? It almost makes me sick to think she feels like she offended me earlier. This is driving me crazy. And yet, I'm still glad that it's you, Sayori. No matter what you show me, it's still you. And I love you. I text back. Don't be. It's probably way too late for a reply, but the clock says 10 o'clock. That probably means she'll see it. No, dude. She wasn't saying sorry from before. She was saying sorry for now. I wait for several minutes, but Sayori doesn't come. I decide I won't press it today. If she needs a day off, then she should do that. Then why do I feel like that's wrong?